Member of the House Oversight Committee, candidate for Florida governor, and Florida Congressman Byron Donalds. Good morning to you, Congressman. So I want to start with the Save America Act, and I know I've heard it. You all say it. The House did its job. They did it over and over again. You keep sending it to the Senate, and they don't do anything with it. It's the president's #1 priority. Take a listen.
There's nothing more important than the Save America Act. I think they should stay. They do what they want, but I think they should stay. I think it's so important to get it passed.
So, what do we think? Is it going to happen before the August recess, or do you think they should give up their vacation to push it across the finish line?
I think they should give up their vacation and push it through. I mean, that's what the Senate has a responsibility to do right now. I know you said the House keeps saying it, but it's true. We did our job. We can't go and vote for the Senate. Nobody can, except for the 100 people that have been voted throughout the 50 states to do this work. This is something the American people want overwhelmingly. Obviously, President Trump is fully supportive of it. It's already passed the House of Representatives. The only roadblock are 100 senators because they're too busy worrying about Senate procedure than doing what is right on behalf of the American people. So yes, they should stay in Washington until they get this job done. I mean, look at what's just happening in New York. You got Zohran Mamdani, who is talking about using an ID for his government-run grocery store, his commie grocery store, but not for voting. And quite frankly, he didn't even have enough courage to say it himself. He walked away from the microphone and had some underlings say that they were going to use library cards or something like that because they couldn't even say the word ID. That's how hypocritical the radical left has become on this. They don't want common sense control in our elections. So Senate Republicans in particular have a responsibility to drive this through.
Yeah, Congressman, let's move on to the Senate's expected passing of its continuing resolution to keep the government funded through the November midterms. Now, this is a different version from the House bill, so it's been sent there before final approval. I mean, how important is it to get this done ASAP?
We do need to get it done. Look, the Democrats want nothing more than another government shutdown because they have no policy that's actually going to improve the lives of the American people. So what's happening in America, and it's important for all of our voters to see this, all voters, I don't care what your party is, what the Democrats want is chaos. The Minneapolis craziness that was brought to us by the Democrat Party, the shutdown of Homeland Security for almost 100 days brought to us by the Democrat Party. TSA lines out of control, Democrat Party. No voter ID in our elections, Democrat Party. Wide open borders under the previous administration, the chaos that brought, Democrat Party. They don't have real policy. Oh, by the way, the crazy inflation that is still hurting so many families, that was brought to us by the Democrat Party, Joe Biden, and their crazy economic policies. They have no real policy to impact the lives of the American people properly. So we got to get this government funding deal done pretty quickly because all they want is another shutdown so they can just go to the cameras and try to blame Donald Trump. That's all this is about. We got to get serious and get that done.
Yeah, Congressman, I want to shift now real quickly to your run for Florida governor. The president, of course, throwing his full support behind you in a Truth Social post. Quote, Byron Donalds will be a truly great and powerful governor of Florida and has my complete and total endorsement. He will not let you down. Of course, that's a great endorsement to get. I'm looking, the latest Real Clear Politics averages have you up by 5 to 10% over a Democrat opponent. What is your message to the voters 2 weeks out from your primary with early voting starting this Saturday?
My message is clear. My responsibility and what I'm asking the responsibility from the people of Florida is to keep the Florida dream alive and well, the way of life that we all cherish, that we all love. Affordability, we are going to tackle insurance, taxes, and what it costs to build housing in our state. We're going to drive those costs down. But you have to have common sense conservative leadership. And as the Republican nominee, I will make sure that the standard of excellence that we have come to know in Florida will remain. Ballots are out now. Obviously, early voting is happening across a lot of Florida. Election day is on August 18th. I'm asking for your vote.
Florida Congressman Byron Donalds, thank you so much for joining us.
Good to see you, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.